It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Today, Proposition 14, elections, increases right to participate in primary elections. Changes the primary election process for congressional, statewide, and legislative races. Allows all voters to choose any candidate regardless of the candidate's or voter's political party preference. Ensures that the two candidates receiving the greatest number of votes will appear on the general election ballot regardless of party preference. Fiscal impact. No significant net change in state and local government costs to administer elections. Or as it is also known, elecciones aumenta derecho de participar en elecciones primarias. Cambia el proceso de las elecciones primarias en las contiendas electorales para el Congreso de todo el Estado y legislativas. Permite que todos los votantes elijan a cualquier candidato independientemente de la preferencia del partido político, del candidato o del votante. Asegura que los dos candidatos que reciban el mayor número de votos aparezcan en la boleta de las elecciones generales, independientemente de su preferencia de partido. Impacto fiscal. Ningún cambio neto significativo en los costos de administración de las elecciones para los gobiernos estatales y locales. Oh man, it just gets worse and worse. I miss being fluent. Now I don't even have the flu. Yeah, I know election day is today. I already voted. You guys are just going to have to figure out the rest of these on your own. I'll still cover them next couple of days because remember, this is kind of like a vacation for me. I don't have to think. So the people in favor of Prop 14, AARP, California Alliance for Jobs, California Chamber of Commerce, California State President of the AARP, Silicon Valley Leadership Group. People against it, California State Firefighters Association, California School Employees Association, United Nurses Association of California, Union of Healthcare Professionals, California Alliance of Retired Americans, Professor Emeritus of Political Science, UC Davis, and Californians for Electoral Reform. So what would happen if 14 passed is you would get your primary ballot just like you do now, but every candidate from every party would be on it, and it wouldn't say what party they were from, and you would just vote for who you wanted, and then the top two people in November would face off. So you wouldn't be able to write people in. If one of the two candidates died, then the other candidate would win by default, so you could assassinate one of the two candidates and everyone would know who would win. Also, it kills the third party system, any chance of a third party ever making it, because they would never get past the primary, and you could argue that it's not democratic. Now sometimes we do have a situation where you have only two people to pick from, and those are in runoff elections. But we have a system in place for the situations, for the open positions that have a runoff rule. But for things, this is for governor, this is for Congress, this is for state legislature, assembly, and state senate. These positions are not set up for that. This isn't like mayor. This isn't like a local race, a school board or something where where you have a nonpartisan race. These are for all partisan offices, and by definition, that just doesn't make sense. And I don't like that I have to choose between two people when I can choose between more than two. It defeats it's a workaround for how the political party system works, and it doesn't make sense. What it guarantees is that the two major parties will almost always have the two leading candidates in a statewide election. And it gets rid of the primary, basically. The primary is really the official election. And then you've got 4 or 5 months to dilly about and learn about these two people. And it just doesn't make sense. That's not the way that voting is set up. So I'm saying to vote no on 14. That's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.